with your boy Joe. Anyways, I think I could put on a better E3 type of event, or should I say a better digital event than Nintendo could have, even though somehow or other they have some shit there that if you just watch a digital event, you don't know what the hell happened. So since I feel like I can scrounge around YouTube and the eShop and bring you guys a better digital event, I thought I'd go ahead and do so. So with that, we'll start off with this.
とは言っても、ちゃんとシューターの文法というものは備えないと、シューティングファンの方にやっていただくことはできないです。ですから基本的には全部アッパーコンパチブルです。現在のシューターが唱えているプレイアビリティというものは全部持ってます。でそこに私がこれまで作ってきた命令コンバット、要するにステムぶん殴り合いですねといったような、ものをマージというよりも上乗せしてるわけですね。でそういった遊びですね、ゲームメカニズムになってます。あともう一つ大事にしたことがあって、それは遊びとはいえある程度のリアリティっていうのは僕は必要だといつも思ってるんですね。このデビルズサードの世界というのは人工衛星ですね、全部破壊されてしまったと。でかつ、その時に核爆発が起きて EMP と言いますけど、電磁パルスによって電子に依存している兵器、そういったコンピューターが全て破壊された。こういう状況になるとどうなるか、遠隔攻撃ですとか、そういうもうちょっと縮めてもアウトレンジ攻撃ですね、そういうものが一切できなくなるからこそ兵士と兵士のクロスコンバット、要するに1940年代に戻ったわけですよ。ソロプレイですね、シングルプレイについて話します。主人公はね、アイバン・ザ・テリブル。彼は日本からある国にですね落ち延びたその男に訓練されたテロリストだったんですよ。でその落ち延びた男というのは忍者だったんですね。その忍術を、世界中から、集めてきた子供に教え、また現代戦闘術ですねといったものも教え、最強のテロリスト集団を作り上げたわけです。彼は、その組織のですね存在意義、要するに教えですよに対して疑問を抱く大事件が起きたわけです。結果彼は NATO に降伏するわけです。現在はアメリカで監獄に入っていると。でその彼がテロリスト集団のことをよく知ってるわけですから、彼らと戦うために彼が監獄から出されて、でまたかつてのそのカルマですね、業ですよ、消すことはできないですけど結局ね、業っていうのはね、そのカルマに応じて彼は戦うわけです。ぜひ感動的なねエンディングを用意してますから、そこまでですねクリアしてください。オンラインマルチプレイヤーがどういう風になってるのかっていうのを気になさってる方とってもたくさんねいらっしゃると思います。このゲームのですねオンラインマルチプレイヤーっていうのは残念ながら、旧テロリストですね、彼らが勝ってしまった、アイバンが負けてしまった後を描いてます。で彼らはその結果アメリカを占領した。で皆さんはそこで一人の市民としてアメリカを取り戻すために立ち上がる。でやがて軍に、つまりクランですね、所属してそれを取り戻していく、こういう大筋のシナリオです。ただねどこでもそうだけど軍と軍って仲悪いんですよ。だから軍と軍の間の戦争も始まるわけです。要するにそれはプレイヤーとプレイヤーっていうことですよね。 だからそこにねリアルなねクロスコンバット近距離戦闘が起きるわけです。でまたこのゲームの特色はですね、他の軍と幹部とですね交渉して軍事同盟を結んだりとか、まあそういった外交要素ですね。戦うだけの軍ってバカですからね。戦わずして勝つのがこれ兵法の基本であって、だからそこには裏切りもあれば出し抜きもあるでしょうし、まあそういったその外交的要素も含めながら、軍人としてあるいは幹部としてやっていくということですね。利害関係とかね、外交とかめんどくさいよと、僕は打ち合いがしたいんだよという人は、それは傭兵として遊んでいただければ今まで通りのですね、シューターとして遊ぶことができます。ここがアッパーコンパチブル、今までのシューターでできたことは何でもできますよと言ったことの証明です。ポイントとしてね、僕からあとで一つだけお伝えしておきたいのは、ゲーマーの皆さんは砦、要塞ですね、これをみんなもらえます。その砦を強くしてあげればこれカスタマイズできますから、それは頑張って戦闘の報酬をね稼いで一生懸命強くしてください。でそれを使って、戦争が行われますから。人間の欲望っていうのは、これは創造と破壊ですよな。一生懸命作ったその砦がですね爆撃されて廃墟になっちゃうんですね。そうすると悔しいでしょ。そしたらやり返してください。であとはあれですよね、そういうふうにガチな戦いだけでもないんですよ。やっぱりね、対人戦の何が面白いかって言ったら、それは読み合いですよね、あるいは差し合いですよね。だからそこではもうスパイ行為もゲーム性としてね認めてます。ある軍にね、スパイとして入って、でその情報を人に売ってもいいわけですよ。要するに現実に行われていることをね全部ゲームの中に閉じ込めたっていうことです。でまたそれにもね疲れたらねたまにはねニワトリを追っかけてみたりとか、まあ玉入れもあるか、まあそういう僕的に言えばお遊びですな、そういうもので気を抜いていただいても構わない。これね本当面白いんでぜひ楽しんでください。今日はね改めてお話ししますけれども、やっとねこういう話を皆さんにできるのが本当に嬉しいです。ずっともうちょっと待ってもうちょっと待ってって言ってきたのは辛かったです。でそれはもう皆さんも僕の100億倍辛かったと思うんだけども、本当に嬉しい。ありがとうございます。
young chillins around, then just be warned.
Yeah, and Allie's going to sort of take us through this. For people who know or don't know the Fatal Frame series, go.
Yeah. So Fatal Frame, as we'll see in just a second, is this really awesome like ghost series that uses the camera obscura to basically defeat ghosts. And this is a new feature in Maiden of Black Water. It's this ghost hand where when you go to reach down and grab items, sometimes this ghost hand will come out and try to grab you and you'll lose health. And you are able to avoid it. You can kind of stop pressing the grab button, but you have to, like, it makes every item grab like, oh man, am I going to lose health? Do I have to
You never know when you reach down
away?
If this ghost is going to come and grab you.
Yeah. So even something as simple as like, oh, I found health on the ground is not as safe anymore. So now we're going to pick up something under the waterfall, which seems pretty normal. But what it is it's this basically like this purification flame, these purifying embers. And as we see, I went over this waterfall, and what happens in Maiden of Black Water is when you get rained on or when you go in like really big pools of water, you fill up what's called the wetness gauge, which is on the lower right hand of the this screen, and that lowers your defenses. And you can also get a status effect from certain ghosts that not only does that, but it also can affect your health, all kinds of things. So you want to stay dry. The water on what's called Mount Hikami, which is where we're at right now, is really, really dangerous. It's not normal water. So right now we're running through. And what I can do is I can use this psychometry like special ability that this character Yuri has to see kind of my objective. And you can see the shadow of someone that you're tracking, which can help you be led to like your objective or where you need to go. And you don't need to use it, but say that you're like really spooked out and you just want to get to where you want to go. That's a good way to do it.
Right, because otherwise there are sections where you're just like in a forest and you don't know exactly where you're going.
Yeah, like this forest right here can get really winding. And if you want to explore, that's great. But if you're like, I'm really scared, which is how I played the game the first time. All right, so now I'm showing off the camera obscura, which I just picked up. And what's really, really cool about the way that they do it in Maiden of Black Water is they treat the gamepad like it's your camera. So I'm actually looking at the gamepad as these ghosts. Oh, shoot, missed it. Oh, that's okay, I dodged.
So yeah, you picked up this camera and it's acting kind of as your weapon against these ghosts.
Yeah, this is pretty much the only way of defending. And I'm trying to get what's called the fatal frame, which is where the name comes from. And what you want to do is, as the ghosts attack you, that's when you really want to take their picture because you do the most damage. And I'm going to run this way and then buckle around.
Yeah, so you could basically take a picture of them the second they appear.
Right, like I can take pictures of her now.
Right, and you do a little bit of damage, but if you wait until that fatal frame, as it's called, that's when you're really going to start wrecking.
So I'm going to lock on. And there are other things that are taken into account too, like sometimes they'll kind of like lose pieces of themselves, and you'll have to. All right, so let's see if I can run up to her quickly.
It's a cool mechanic though, by having to let the ghost get closer to you to do more damage. It also like really amps up the tension, especially when the gamepad is like right in your face. Like,
it seems like if you wait too long, obviously they're gonna actually hurt you.
Yep.
So, but you have to find that perfect time where.
So a lot of the ways, or a lot of the things that they put into the design of Fatal Frame games, including in Maiden of Black Water, basically kind of forces you to accept the scariness, right? Like, you want that item? Okay, well, you might get grabbed. You want to do the most damage and get done with this battle quicker? You have to wait until the ghost is like right up in your face attacking you. Yep. Oh, and so you could see, and we'll see it again in a minute, that I was actually, I was looking at the gamepad as my camera. So on the gamepad screen, I actually have a few different things that you're not seeing on the TV in my camera's view. And you can also use the gyro. So it's not like required. You can actually switch to the sticks, but I've tried that and I actually prefer the gyro because it's kind of like I'm actually moving my camera. And it's just such a really cool immersive experience. Like,
right.
you know, you've got it like right in front of your face and the ghosts are coming at you and you're turning to try to get like more of the ghost in your frame, and it's awesome.
Yeah, the camera obscura has sort of been your weapon in all the Fatal Frame games. You always have that camera. And yeah, getting to really hold it in your hands is really neat.
So these are spirit photographs, and basically these are non-hostile ghosts. And they're only there for a few seconds, so if you miss their picture, they're gone. But it's a really good way to get more points. And those are added up at the end of each stage. And with the points that you accrue, you can do things like upgrade your camera. Yeah, she's pretty spooky.
Just another day.
And then we'll head into another battle. Can you tell that I've played this one a few times?
And obviously, you've played this section a number of times, so you know
I know that they're
what's
coming.
But sometimes you'll see those ghosts appear, and like you'll miss them with that playthrough. So for the next playthrough, you'll be watching for them.
Yeah, and I mean these guys can probably attest to it. But when I first started playing,
I'm like flinching here on stage.
I was screaming in I was being really loud, and even once they told me I was screaming and told me to quiet down, so I'd put my headphones on. And I didn't realize that I'd be playing and like a ghost would be attacking me, and I'd be going, because I didn't want to scream and distract everyone, but noises were still coming out because I was really scared.
Yeah.
All right.
Also that scream when they attack.
Yeah. All right, I think I got her. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is called a fatal glance. And usually you'll hop into a cutscene where you basically see basically that ghost's final moments. So you can kind of piece together more of the mystery by finding out how these people died on this mountain. So I'm using
and speaking
shadow
of which,
vision.
let's talk a little more about the story as far as why we're in the forest kind of searching for things.
So this is chapter 2 in the game, so it's actually pretty early. And what Yuri is doing here is someone came to her antique shop, this antique shop that she works at, and this person, Himino-san, Fuyuhi, she said, hey, my friend's been missing. She went to Mount Hikami. And Mount Hikami is actually based on the kind of real-life suicide forest in Japan.
Creepy.
And so, my friend went there, and she hasn't come back. And I know that the person you work with is really good at finding people, so can she help? And you're like, well, my friend's not here right now, but, oh, you're disappearing into the forest? That's not good. I'm going to follow you. So now there's 2 people in this haunted suicide forest. So right now I'm trying to find Fuyuhi, Himino-san.
So you're in the suicide forest, and there's this shack with a bunch of dolls?
Yeah. There's this doll shrine, and
they throw
I don't want to.
That's crazy.
I don't want to spoil too much, but if you're interested in going inside the doll shrine, you will not be disappointed. And if you're not interested in going inside the doll shrine, too bad. You have to go in there anyway.
Never go in there.
The kid ghosts are actually probably scarier to me than the dolls.
Yeah, that's
we'll see them a little bit later.
So casually, like this is generally terrifying.
All right, so now we're still trying to find Fuyuhi. We'll track her this way. And there's lots of items on the ground that I'm passing up just so we can cruise through, but there are so many things to discover while you're playing. There's so many things to pick up. There's so many rooms that you don't have to go into that you can explore.
Well, and you know where you're going, but I also feel like I could easily get lost in this forest. It's like, I have no idea where you're going.
No, that's why I'm using the spirit or the psychometry. I don't know why we're laughing. We're so scared.
It's a very nervous laugh.
Yeah, it is a nervous laugh. No, I was using psychometry because I haven't played this in like a week, and this forest is huge. And like I said, there's so many places that you don't necessarily need to go. And so if you want to know exactly where to go, you need to use
So you just found the girl you were looking for, the reason why you came into the forest.
Yep. So she's looking a little not so good. That's her friend that she was looking for. So not to spoil too many things, but essentially what we're seeing is Himino-san and her friend and their friends are going out to this body of water, this lake, to commit suicide. And what we find out is that Himino-san and her friend somehow survived, but presumably their friends did not.
It's so creepy. And I can see people just getting really absorbed in the story. You know, it's really dark. It's very emotional.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, you know, there's kind of like the ghost elements, like, ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
You know, I'm scared of horror games. This is fun. But there's a lot of pretty heavy stuff, especially since we're on this mountain, we're in this forest that deals so heavily with suicide. And we find out later on in the game, without spoiling too much, that this was basically a place that for a long time people would come to die, to kill themselves. And even back when the shrines were in use, you know, we would, like the shrine maidens, the priestesses who were there would basically kind of help people, watch people commit suicide.
Wow.
Yeah.
And not even from just a story perspective. Oh, God.
Oh, these guys aren't supposed to be here.
Oh. I didn't realize they could grab you. That's crazy.
Oh boy. Okay.
So not only from a story perspective, it's true survival horror. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a true survival horror game because one, it's creepy as hell, but two, you need to conserve ammo. You have different type of film that you can put in your camera.
Yeah. So there are different types of film, and right now I'm using the Type 14, and that's kind of like the second most powerful film. There's also Type 7. Oh, I missed my shutter chance. Oh, let's back up. I don't want to play with you.
So, yeah, and you can see you're having to turn your camera into kind of like a portrait view.
Yep.
To like get more of the ghost in the frame to do more
So you
damage.
can see kind of like those circles that appear in the ghost.
Right, and those are
so
kind
you
of
want to get more of those in the
points you
frame.
need to-
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's head this way.
I mean, they did a really good job of making you feel like you're just lost in the woods.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I play this all the time. We
There's like-
played for
I know,
rehearsals,
there's
and I'm
like
still like, I don't remember where I'm
Paths
going.
going everywhere.
Oh, here are everyone's favorite kind of ghosts. Kids. Their story is pretty sad.
Oh my god.
They're also really hard to keep track of. I don't want to hug you. Yeah, the kids are hard to take down because they're not like, you know, they're not mean. They just
want to hug.
They just want a buddy. But they're really hard because they move really quickly and they're constantly moving.
Anytime you throw kids into a ghost game, like
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, they're like constantly
multiplies
running
the
around in
creepiness.
circles and oh, here she comes. Oh, she's totally a goner. Kids don't have tons of health. Where'd they go? So those red triangles on the side of my screen when I'm turning. Oh
yeah, you can
gosh.
kind of track where they are. He totally just wants a hug. Like
Yeah, he really does just want a hug, which
That's
is kind of
terrible.
sad. All right. Come here. All right, she should be. Oh, she's tricky. There we go. All right. Quit messing around.
I don't think I took a breath that whole time.
Yeah.
I think it's like Koei Tecmo is so good. I mean, they've been working on this series. There's a lot of fans, and like they've just gotten so good, and they get better and better at those little quietly terrifying moments.
Yeah. There's a lot of really awesome ghost design in the game. There are some pretty spooky ladies.
It's a
Not to have any spoilers.
Kind of horror.
And pretty spooky
it's a special
dudes.
kind of horror and fear that they bring.
Yeah. I mean, there are some ghosts that will like jump out at you, but really that's not where a lot of the horror comes from. A lot of the horror comes from as you kind of uncover this mystery of like where people have gone on this mountain, why they come here to commit suicide, why it's almost like people seem to be drawn here in order to commit suicide. Maybe they don't want to commit suicide. Like, for example, here's my friend who seemed to have gone missing, and it's her camera obscura that I found in the beginning of this chapter. And so that's where a lot of the horror comes from.
And they have this kind of water theme going throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
you can tell, you know, Made in
water
Black
is
Water,
a
why.
huge element of Made in Blackwater and of Monkey Kami. All right. So there are actually 2 playable protagonists, or sorry, 3 in the game. There's 2 ladies and 1 dude. And you get to kind of experience the story through each of their...
Entering Corneria's orbit. Switching to all-range mode. Let's take the offensive. Do a barrel roll.